A very good day, children. I hope you are all fine and safe. Yes? Okay. In this video, you are going to learn the book back exercise of lesson 2 in science. Okay, what is the topic of the lesson? You remember? Yes? Lesson number 2, safety. Okay? Yes? Turn your books to page number 8. Turn your books to page number 8. We'll do the book back exercises and the question answers. Okay? Yes? Turn your books to page number 8. Yes. First one, you have to make a smiling face next to the safe habits and the sad face to the sad face and unsafe habits. Okay? Yes? Can you understand? You have to put smiling face to the safe habits. What are the safe habits? If the habits are safe, you have to put smiling face. And if there is unsafe habits, means you have to put sad face. Okay? Yes. Shall we do it? First one, Minnie makes friends with strangers and takes present from them. Yes, whether it is safe or unsafe, it is unsafe, isn't it? You should not take the gift from the strangers. So what will you have to put? You have to put unsafe. It is unsafe habit. So you have to put sad face. Okay? Yes? Second one, Rohit never goes for a swim alone. Rohit never goes. It's good to be. You have to go for a swim with your parents or the elders, isn't it? So, it is a good habit. So, it is a safe. So, what you have to put? You have to put smiling face. Okay? Smiling face for second one. Anju throws stones at stray dogs. What you when you have to throw stones at your dogs, what? The dog started barking and it bites you, isn't it? So, you should not throw the stones at the stray dogs. So what you had to put? You had to put unsafe. It is very unsafe. So you had to put sad face. Okay? You understand? Lisa loves leaning out of car windows. These are the things we had learned from outside the house. What are the good habits? You should not put your hands, or you should not lean out of the car windows, isn't it? You should not put your head out, isn't it? So it is unsafe. So you should have to put the unsafe face, sad face to this. This is the unsafe. When you put if you lean on outside the car window, means it's unsafe. So you have to put sad face. Fifth one, Nikhil never lights firecrackers on his own. You have to be with the elders or the parents or brothers, elders. So it is, you should never light firecrackers on his own. That's a good habit. So you have to put smiling face. Can you understand this, ma? Yes? Okay, we'll do the filling the blanks. Next we'll do the filling the blanks. What is the first one? First one is use the dash to cross the road. Use the dash to cross the road. Use the zebra crossing to cross the road. Answer is zebra. Z-E-B-R-A. Zebra crossing to cross the road. Use the zebra crossing to cross the road. Second one, keep to the left while walking on the road. You have to go on the left when you are walking, or you have to use the platform. So, here the answer is keep to the left, L-E-F-T, left, while walking on the road. Keep to the left while walking on the road. Third one, green light means what it signifies? It means go. Green means go. G-G. Can remember easily. Green, G-G. Green light means go. And red light means stop. Green light means go. And red light means stop. Okay? Yes. Next, fourth one, stand in a line while waiting for a bus. If you are standing in a bus stop, the bus ride means what you had to do? You had to stand in a line and then you had to get into the bus. Okay? You had to stand in a line while waiting for a bus. And then fifth one, do not lean out of the dash of a bus window. You should not lean out you should not lean out of the window. Spelling W-I-N-D-O-W. W-I-N-D-O-W. Window. Okay. You should not lean out of the window of a bus. Okay. Yes. This is the bookwork exercise is about. And for your exam, some of the road signs will be given, or you will be asked to draw some signs. Okay. For example, you have learned in the book, if you turn your book, the page number, you can look at the picture, isn't it? Yes, there are some traffic signs given on the page number 8, isn't it? So practice that, draw and practice, and you have to write the what it signifies. It will be asked for 5-mark question in your midterm itself. Okay. Yes, you have to draw, and you have to any 5. Okay, any 5 signs. Just practice it here now itself. Any 5 diagrams you have to draw, and you have to specify what it signifies. Okay. Okay. Yes, understand? Yes, and here in this lesson there is no question answers is given. So, but the questions will be asked. Only 2 questions will be asked. What is that? The first one is, what are the rules you have to follow in the house? That is the general question to be asked. Okay. Yes. First one, it may be asked, what is the rules? What are the rules you have to follow in the house? Or what are the rules you have to follow when you go out or outside the house? That is the 2 questions will be asked. Book back, it's not given, only filling the blanks and the pictures are given, but the questions will be asked. Okay. Write a note on the rules when you are living in the house. For that you have to answer. How many points are there? There are 8 points are given, so you have to write that. Okay. Yes, what are the rules you have to follow in the house? First one, you should not play around with sharp edged things like scissors, knives and blades. Second one, do not play with matchsticks or try to light firecrackers on your own. Third point, never stick your fingers into an electrical socket. Electrical socket is nothing but the plug point. Okay. And why? Because you will get shock, and you should not touch the switchboard with your wet hand. Okay. Yes. And next point, 4th point, do not leave your toys on the floor. Why? Because some may, unknowingly, they may trip and fall down, isn't it? Yes. So should not leave your toys on the floor. Next, never take medicines on your own. Never take medicine without consulting the doctor. You should not take medicines on your own. Next, 6th point, do not climb onto high shelves or windowsills. Do not climb onto high shelves or windowsills. Next point, do not lean over railings. Do not lean over railings. The last point, you should never open the door to a stranger. Children, this is the points you have to follow in the house. If you can just memorize and write, no problem. It's well and good. But if you want to write it on your own also, you can frame sentences on your own and then you can write it. Okay, that for exam. Okay, these are the rules you have to follow in the house. Okay. And what are the rules you have to follow outside the house? These are the 2 main questions in the exam. Main questions, it will be asked in the exam. Okay. Yes. And next one, what are the rules you have to follow outside the house? What are the rules? First one, you have to walk on the footpath. Walk on the footpath. Footpath is always called a sidewalk. Okay. Platform. Okay. And if there is no footpath, what you have to do? You have to go on the left of the road. Always go on the left of the road. Okay. You have to walk on the footpath. If there is no footpath, you have to keep left. And next one, you have to obey the traffic lights. Okay. Obey the traffic lights. And remember that red means stop and green means go. And you have to use the zebra crossing to cross the road. Use the Zebra crossing to cross the road. Red means stop and green means go. Okay. Red means stop and green means go. You have to obey the traffic light. If you if the red light is glowing, what you have to do? Can you go? No, isn't it? Red. If your red light is on, you have to stop and wait till the green is on. Okay? Yes. You have to follow the traffic lights. You have to obey the traffic rules. And some roads, if in some case in some roads they do not have traffic lights, what you have to do? You have to be very careful. You have to be when you're crossing the road, you have to look on the both sides, isn't it? You have to be very careful. Why? Because there is no traffic light, it is not there, and also there is no zebra crossing. It will be safe if it is safe that zebra crossing and traffic lights are there. If there is no, what you have to do? You have to be very careful when you are crossing. Why? Because there is no light means on both sides the vehicles will be coming. So you have to look on the both sides, right side as well as on the left side. Then only you have to move. Okay. If the road is clear, if there is no vehicle on both the sides, you have to cross it. Okay. Yes. And next one, some busy roads have overbridges. Okay, overbridges for people to walk across. Some busy roads have overbridges. It will reduce the traffic, overbridges. Others have underground paths also called subways. What is the underground path is called? It is called as subways. Okay, these overbridges and subways reduce the traffic. It will be very easy to cross the road, isn't it? Yes, it will reduce the traffic. So busy roads have overbridges. You have to remember overbridges for people to walk. Okay, overbridges. And other roads have underground paths called subways. Okay, yes, these are used to cross the road. And next point, do not ride your bicycle on busy roads. Signal with your right hand before turning. When you're turning, when you're going on the cycle, before turning, you have to show the signal that you're going to turn, isn't it? Then only you have to turn, isn't it? Yes, it will be, you have to make aware that you are going to turn. So you have to signal with your hand before turning. Signal with your hand before turning. And some roads cross railway tracks. There will be railway tracks also on the road. On that time, what you have to do? The gates, you have to check whether the gates are being closed. Okay, the gates at these crossings are closed when a train is about to pass. When a train is coming means the gates will be closed for the road traffic. So you should never try to cross the track when the gates are closed. When the gates are closed, you have to wait until the gates are open. If the gates are open only, you have to cross. If the gates are closed, you should not cross the road. Okay? Yes. And next point is, stand in a line while waiting for a bus. And you should not push others when you are standing in the line in the bus stop. When the bus comes, and you should not push others while you are getting on or getting off. Okay? And never get on or off. When the bus is moving, you should not get on or get off. You have to wait till the bus stops. And then only you have to get on or get off. Okay? And do not lean out of the window of a car or a bus. And next point, you should not go to parks or field alone. You have to go with your elders or parents or anyone else. Okay? Yes. Should not go to parks or fields alone. And last point is, never take presents from strangers. Never take presents from strangers. Strangers are nothing. Strangers are unknown person. Okay, strangers are unknown person. Do not go for a walk or ride with someone you do not know. If you do not know a person, you should not go with them. Okay, go with them. And if someone makes you feel scared or uneasy, you have to tell it to your parents. If you do not feel like if you're not comfort with them or anything that goes strange, you should have to come and tell to your parents immediately. Okay? Yes, this is all about the points you have to follow when you are outside the house. Yes, I hope you understood. These are the two important questions will be coming from the exams. Okay, just for your homework, just learn the points. Just when you're learning, put points and learn. It will be easy for you to remember. Okay, yes, homework is learn what are the steps you have to follow inside the house, and what are the steps you have to follow outside the home. These two questions you have to learn. That is your homework. That's it for today, and thank you, children.